chaos that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, REN.
What the fuck just happened?
I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Billy Collins.
Matt Doje.
And this is Magician.
And the Jock.
What do we got, big guy?
It is by an artist called REN. You ever heard of him?
Never heard of
I'll
him.
say hi.
Hi.
REN. And the song is called, it's going to be hard to remember, but REN. The thumbnail is him in like a hospital gown playing the guitar. So I'm thinking...
Very cutting edge or psychotic or...
It's probably...
Maybe like the Ginger.
I mean, I know we did Ginger a couple weeks ago.
Which was very good, by the way.
It's so cool reacting because every one of these, especially artists like this, they have their own built-in community. Like,
yeah, because we had so many people from the Ginger like, oh, you got us out.
Another one discovered him. Welcome to the Ginger rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I think REN, from what I could hear, it's going to be similar.
I'm excited.
We'll see.
Let's go.
Incredibly talented guitarist. Got to be the world's worst haircut I've ever seen.
It is horrible.
I mean, that's bad.
Simpson character.
Yeah, that's a good guitarist, though.
Yeah.
If you just stubbed your toe.
Hi there, REN. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. REN, are you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, REN. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. REN, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect at always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not left.
First impression. Who's he talking to? Like the self-limiting beliefs?
We all have different personalities within us. And one's the doubt, one's...
Who the f*** I don't, Billy?
One's the doubt, one's the prosperity. So obviously he's the conversation between the two. Like, one, so, you know, the prosperity is the one that's going to say that, you know, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave a legacy. People are going to remember my name like the unsung artist. You know, you don't know them until they're gone. You don't respect them until they're gone. And the other is like, no, you're not. That's what I get from it.
Yeah, I kind of got from it. It's like the whole trope. Your parents want you to be a doctor or a lawyer. And sometimes it's kind of like the outside noise of go to school, go to college.
Oh yeah,
go to
white
grad
picket
school.
fence.
Like kind of that predetermined route, which for a lot of people, it's right. It's the way to go. But then
that's interesting. That was your day, because mine was definitely like his split personalities combating one another.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Because when he said, you have to kill you to kill me.
Yeah, like, hey, this is, take the pills, 10-step program, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's pretty deep.
Yeah.
I mean, it belongs.
At first I was weirded out with the woo.
It sounds pretty good. I mean, it sounds good.
It's cool.
Creativity
like you said, stub your toe.
That's how you stubbed his toe.
Me, I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one, split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I think he was just describing like the imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Hey, I upload to YouTube. Really? Where's your channel?
Yeah.
How many subs do you have?
Okay.
And it's not outside people. It's in your own mind. Like,
Which we do get that, by the way. Everyone that's got such a big critic of us.
there's not many.
Yeah, I mean, we get a few, and then you go and look at this, how many subs or how many videos they have, and it's 0. So we know it's bots, but
I would imagine it's imposter syndrome because I've done a lot of public speaking as of you, and like right before I go up on stage, I'm just like, bro, why are you up here? There's a preacher that said, he looked out at his congregation. He's like, if I knew what all of y'all had done, I wouldn't let you in my church. And if you knew everything I'd done, you wouldn't let me in the pulpit. So we all have that imposter syndrome.
yeah.
Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics, or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you're criminal, rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
That was big.
Oh, yeah.
That was big. Because I'm a creative dude.
Uh-huh.
You know, but there is no original thought.
No, it's like magic.
Yeah.
You think you come up with something spectacular and magic, and it might be good, but it's the same principles. There's only, you can make a card or make something appear or disappear.
Right.
You can pick a card, you can make something float, or you can read someone's mind. It's basically all the magic wrapped up. It's just the way you present the package. The same thing with music, same thing with creative ideas.
Yeah. I've made observations that are funny. Like to me, I'm like, that's hilarious. Man, that's a banger. Like we've all thought, if I was going to do stand-up comedy, this is what I would say. Then it's almost like Big Brother's watching. They'll show you a clip that's like just like that, and you're thinking,
crap, I'm a loser.
Damn, I was late to the game. Like shit. Reality is there is no original thought.
That it's just like I said. It's just.
And if other people come to a similar conclusion as you, you're like, oh, there's some validity to it.
Yeah.
What he's saying is
spot on.
It's spot on. I mean, we did interviews forever, and it was like, let's do reactions. It's like, well, shit, everybody's doing reactions. There's a million reactions. We just still felt led to do it.
Yeah, but it was our reactions. It was still done, but we did it our way.
Which is...
And luckily, people like it. So.
Which is exactly the same as how everyone else does it. But at the same time, you just got to eventually turn off the outside noise. Go for it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal, rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, REN.
What the fuck just happened?
So,
To me, it sounds like he's describing Satan.
yeah, no, I think he's describing what everyone, like I was saying, what everyone has in there, the self-doubt.
You think we're born with that, or you think that's learned?
I think it's just psychology. It's just the whole yin and yang built in within your
So
DNA.
I'll challenge a little bit. Jackson doesn't have that, and it's as he's gotten older, he's gotten it more and more. So there is certain having discernment, discretion. Hey, I can't fly. I don't need to jump off a 2-story building. You know, self-preservation is priority number one for all of us. But
I think it's distilled in us at birth. It just has to come out. It's like fear.
or we have the capacity for it.
Right. It's like fear is a protection. It's like a sense of safety.
That's what I'm saying. The preservation.
Right.
But then you hear like a lot of people will fear. I mean, you've seen people who fear things that are they're not there. It's the acronym false evidence appearing real.
Yeah.
There's a great book Napoleon Hill wrote. I don't know if it's ever released, but it was called Outwitting the Devil.
Mm-hmm.
Fear is the tool of a man-made devil. Self-confident faith in one's self is both the man-made weapon which defeats this devil and the man-made tool which builds a triumphant life.
A lot of it's based on the way the devil or whoever you want to assign it to. It's just putting in doubt, seeds of doubt. Like the subconscious has very subtle ways of showing doubt.
Oh yeah.
Like you have a brilliant idea and it's like, yeah, but I don't know, it's been done before. Even though you feel like you're being perfectly logical to say it's been done before, that's showing doubt. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
There are certain people, I guess how you were raised, what do they say? Genetics loads the gun, your environment pulls the trigger.
Yeah.
So there's those that are raised in that. Some were encouraged to explore that. Others were like, hey,
Deterred
you're grown up. You need to put that stuff away. You're an adult now. Put away the childish
I didn't even
things.
get it now. You're 52 years old. Why are you doing YouTube?
Yeah. Shouldn't you be at this point? These are the mile markers you should be hitting. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I like that beat there.
Hi, REN. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate to different sides. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims, and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
I don't think they're gonna let him out there anytime soon.
It's all I got to
That's
say.
powerful. Yeah. Incredibly creative.
There is a lot to break down.
What's your impression after hearing that?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's very inspirational.
Everything about this was brilliant. Take the music part out,
Which was awesome.
which is awesome.
Okay.
But we're just gonna put that aside right now.
Right.
The camera work, the zooms, the cutting from one REN to the other REN, right? The slow pan coming in, like it built the story the whole time. This is the technical nerd because I love that filming part. I love it. I watch movies and I just
it was raw too. It had a bit of what's that movie? That scary movie where it was done by the camcorder.
Blair Witch.
Blair Witch, but it had like a Blair Witch Project
Right.
kind of vibe to it. Saw vibe.
And I'm
to
one of
it.
those people that watches movies and I watch for the edits and the cuts and the transitions. Next, the lights popping back and forth. You never went dull.
Yeah.
It just kept back and forth. And when it showed anger from the negative REN talking, it just was flying. That's where you saw the...
Newsflash! I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation.
Where you said it was like almost like a satanic moment. It was just angry. Lights were just flashing back and forth. And then it became lighter and softer when the positive REN came out.
And I go by many names also. Some people know me as Hope.
The whole background told a story. And then now the music.
Yeah. It was good.
I mean, good job, buddy. That was...
At the end where he's like talking about just be calm.
So I got older, and I learned to relax.
It reminds me of that verse, be still and know that I am God. You know, there's another verse that says, Jesus came to bring life and life abundant. Satan came to kill, steal, and destroy. And it's kind of that dichotomy.
Yeah, that back and forth, yeah. I mean, what do you think?
I thought it was great. I heard some of it before. It reminds me of a song done by Bo Burnham.
Okay, yeah.
He has the one that he does where he's like left brain versus right brain, logical versus creative.
Well, at least I did my fucking job. I kept him working, I kept him productive. You were supposed to look after him. You were supposed to keep him emotionally stable through all this. Now you're trying to blame me for how he's feeling. How he's feeling. If he's feeling unhappy, it's because you failed him.
It is kind of like that, you know. But I thought it was really good. I've heard it put, you've got a negative on this shoulder and a positive on this shoulder. Like which one is going to grow to win? It's like the one you feed the most.
Yeah.
And
I absolutely love that too, that saying. I love that.
And he was talking about how he challenged it, which he paid the consequences for it for like a decade.
Yeah.
I can't really relate screaming out into a void. Like, I don't know his upbringing, but I'm assuming it was probably not the greatest.
Yeah, probably didn't have the best. I mean, I don't know if you guys are what. And this is a pretty long video that we're doing, but if you're still with us, please leave us a comment if you know something about REN, his upbringing, his background.
That's probably the only song I've ever heard from him.
Yeah, I've never heard him, but I'm going to look him up even more because I thought that was probably...
That was strong.
That was fantastic.
That's gonna be a hard one to follow.
Yeah, for sure.
It was very inspirational, and as a creative myself, but also like, you can see I got the weatherman come over, like buttoned up,
Perfection.
5% matching contributions to your 401k, and you know what I mean, all that stuff. But then there's the other part of you that's like that little kid that's
wants to throw caution to the wind.
That just that doodled on everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the older I get, the more myself I become.
And that is so true.
Eventually you just surrender to it. You're like, this is a superpower, not something to lock up. Because it's never actually locked up. It's just sitting there looking at you like, come on, bro. Do
you ever get that? I'm probably getting off the subject. Do you ever get days where, like, there's sometimes where I'm like, I look at myself, I'm like, you're a grown ass man. You should probably grow up.
All the time.
And then I'm like, I'm not going to do that. It's not even fun.
Especially now, we live in a world, it's a comfortable world. We live in the world of wants. I mean, for most of human history, it was a world of need to eat, to survive, all that stuff. It really helped focus the mind. Like, if this crop doesn't grow, we're dead. If I don't go kill a whatever, we're dead.
Yeah.
You didn't have time to sit and say, am I happy? Am I fulfilled? It's like, no, am I dead or am I alive? Like, it really helped with that. I know I listened to read a lot of Earl Nightingale, and he talks about this is what separates humans from other animals. Like, every other animal is completely comfortable in their environment. The rabbit's comfortable, the lion's comfortable, the gazelle's comfortable, but humans were not. And the reason is because we can create our own environment, because we're self-conscious.
That's so funny.
We're self-conscious, which some have looked at that as a defect in, those who are strict evolutionary kind of folks. They're like, that's a defect in our development.
I think human consciousness was a tragic misstep in evolution. We became too self-aware. Nature created an aspect of nature separate from itself. We are creatures that should not exist by natural law.
That sounds god-fucking awful, Rush.
And others are like, we were made out of God's image, but we are endowed with his characteristics, which we really do create our environment.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
So Matt said we live in a want society.
We live in a world of wants.
Yeah. I want and need you to subscribe to the channel.
I want you to want to subscribe.
So do us a big favor. Subscribe to the channel.
Smash the like button if you want.
And we'll see you on the next episode.
Peace. It started off where I was like...
my face, I was like... and then when he went off, I was like, oh, God, this is genius. To the channel, I'm Billy Collins.
Matt, do it again. Sorry, I forgot what I was trying to do. Started shitting.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hold on. I'll say. Oh, Bob Saget.
Be great at what you're good at. I hit record, didn't I? This is my version of a woman 30 minutes down the road saying, did I unplug the grill in there? Did I turn the stove off? About that.